How's it going, guys? So we're back out here with the bourbon. We're going to do like a little post-slam update. Those of you that came to Slam and got a demo, hopefully you liked it. We were only pushing about 30 volts on about 20 to 30 on music, and I think I saw 45 to 50 on a burp on the voltage on the amps. So literally about half power or so, if not a little bit less than half power on the music demos and stuff. But I got some stuff worked out. I'm going to go over that in this video. We were having some trouble figuring out why it was not basically putting out more power than that. So I'll go over my little mistake I had there. So we got pretty much full power now. I'll kind of go over the B pillar a little bit. We moved back the B pillar a couple inches, so it's a lot more comfortable to drive this thing now. So I'm not gonna ramble too much. I'm just gonna kind of get into this video. So we'll go ahead and start with the amp situation, and I'll go over basically the situations that we were having at Slam, and yeah. So at Slam, I pretty much was thinking the RCA box was pretty much messing up. I checked a couple of the ports, and they were definitely reading off. So I know some of them were, so I figured just get a whole new one. So I got a brand new one. Everything's brand new. Still was putting out the same voltage. So I took all the sub leads out, which I'll flip this around, show you guys these leads. We went ahead and put the dual 8-gauge leads on for the subs. We got 4-gauge coming in, and we also got the probably 12-gauge or something wire coming off the meters. So one spot for the meter and one spot for the sub. We did have to cut down the 4-gauge a little bit, obviously, for the 8-gauge, but it's not hardly any. But got those in, so we don't have to worry about the little wire fragments falling down into the amp anymore. Everything is either wire ferruled or has got the dual inputs. Same with down here. So we don't have to worry about any loose wires anymore. But we swapped this out. Still was having issues with the RCAs. So I unhooked all the subs and retuned everything with the main meter just to be safe. None of these were bad, which I double checked all of them. They're all dead on. So I pretty much checked it as it was, and like I just was telling you guys the numbers earlier. So I started turning gains up and stuff, and I don't know how I did it or whatnot. I guess rushing, trying to get ready for Slam, but I basically set all the amps at 55 volts. So, and that's on a burp, all out, like full tilt knob, full tilt head unit, everything was all out, 55 volts. So I retuned all 12, and we're sitting at 106.7 on all 12 of them now. So literally double what we're doing on a burp. So we should see a good gain there, 2 to 3 dB, I'm hoping. And same with music. I tested it, like I said, 20 to 30, give or take. I didn't really check low and high notes like I did once I tuned it, but I tuned them on the low notes. I got up to 55 on the low and about 90 volts on the high end. So pretty happy with that. That should be quite a bit louder than it was. So we should definitely see quite a bit of gains just from basically turning the amps up. Like I said, I don't know how I did that, but it is what it is. Nothing too big. Literally just unhooked the subs. I was doing the dual inputs anyway, so it kind of worked out. So everything at Slam for under the hood wise, the alternators, everything like that, I'm not going to go too crazy into that. Everything performed flawlessly. The brand new alts didn't really get that warm or anything. I don't remember if I made a video or not about the regulator, but my Fat Boys regulator, yet again, I got it over here on the shelf. Actually, I'll show you guys. But basically this thing, this is the second or third time I've had problems with these. I'm going to try to swap out the potentiometer and see if I can bring this one back. Like I said, it's the second or third time. I believe that one's the second time something's happened. And then the one I'll show you guys right now, this one I've had for a while, and we've repaired it a few times. You can still see the display for the voltage is not on there, which that's not a big deal. I got plenty of those in the vehicle. But this one's for 4 alternators. Obviously we're only running 3, but we got that one in. We moved it away from the B-pillar. It was down here. That's why the fabric looks a little weird. So we will be probably taking all this out or something eventually and probably refabricating it once I get tired of looking at that, because I mean, it just looks absolutely terrible down here. So once I get tired of that, we will have to take all this out and probably wrap it with the suede to match the back doors and the headliner and pillars and basically everything. So that's what we got there. So moved it back here, hoping it lasts a little bit longer with it not like being in the B-pillar. I had basically a hole cut here, and the back half of it stuck out here, and then the front half was out in the actual cabin, so I could control it from up here. So it was, sorry about the camera there, but it was tucked in right around back in there. I know it's tight, but I could just reach my hand back here and turn it up and down. But like I was saying with the B-pillar, now we got where it meets the wall. I don't really know what I'm going to do here yet. I would like to maybe test some roundovers and maybe finish it like that, but right now I just got some tape on it so it doesn't blow the suede off and rip it all off. I got it glued and stapled and stuff, but just to be safe, we got some tape all along, just to be safe on the port. But basically moved everything back 3 inches and did more of a curve on the B-pillar. And I know it's super hard to see in camera, but it didn't come out exactly how I wanted, but I at least am a lot more comfortable driving now. Eventually I'd like to redo these seats and maybe either form the foam a little bit differently or just do totally different seats. But everything else, the subs did absolutely perfect at Slam. No issues whatsoever. They didn't even, I think the hottest I seen the coils was 111 degrees. So no issues at all. Yeah, so next, what we got coming on in here, I would like to take this loading wall out completely and move everything back over there 3 inches so both sides of the wall are the same. The only issue being it's going to cut down a lot of the ported side. It'll basically, the inside of the wall will basically be where that tape ends, right next to the logos, all the way, obviously. And those of you that haven't seen the floor, a couple of you guys asked to Slam about it, if I still had it and all that. Still got it. It's just, I don't have hardly any LEDs in here. The ones that are in here, half broke. So it's kind of hard to see, but we're going to get it lit up and do some cool stuff eventually, along with the headliner. I got a cool little, I don't even know what you want to call it, display type thing for the headliner. Hopefully coming before too long. And we got a little piece I'm going to put in the grill as well, probably. So, but yeah, everything performed pretty decent at Slam. Like I said, I had the amp issues, but it still was decently loud. I did 63 headrest, 64 something in the kick. So I mean, 163, 164 decibels is pretty decent, guys. So pretty happy with that. Yeah, should be good to absolutely destroy some shit now, though. We got full power. We still got the stock windshield, single layer. It's not stock windshield, I guess, but you can see the count. But this is the 9th window. It's just a single OEM style window. So yeah, we haven't done the double or nothing like that yet. hopefully within the next couple months, hopefully I'll be tackling that job, but we'll see, guys. It's not that bad to take the windows out, but I'd like to start saving some money, get to 10 and do the double. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching the little updates and stuff. We got a show next weekend. This weekend is kind of off weekend, so I'm just kind of going through everything, trying to make sure it's all good. And we're going to be going to a show next weekend. I think we got one Saturday and Sunday, and then the weekend after that we got another one. So got some videos coming up of the Bourbon actually playing, and I got some more Slam footage, and I got some footage from the Bourbon from Slam. So I'll probably post all that within the next week or two. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good one.